Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight's beer, and after that last one I've just had, ugh, but you'll see when, if you follow these beer reviews, you'll know which one it is before, because they go in order. Tonight's review is the third, or actually the fourth, Fuller's in a few days really. Fuller's Golden Pride. Now this is only available in Nottingham at Waitrose, or Ocado do sell it online, but Waitrose, if there's a Waitrose store near you and it sells beers, has good range, you'll definitely see this. It's an 8.5% base, and it's only about £2.50 a bottle as well, so I need to put some light on it because I can't see. And it's our exceptionally fine strong ale of immense character and finesse is brewed from pale ale and crystal malts. Golden Pride is our award-winning exceptionally fine strong ale. The rich malty flavors from the pale ale and crystal malts are balanced by the North Down, Challenger, Goldings and Target hops, creating a full flavoured beer with an intense finish. And yeah, £2.50, 8.5% strength. Good strength for a beer, So let's give it a pour. And this week, as I'm looking at the camera, I've got up to 73 subscribers, which is still low. It's but obviously I'm not doing a Marvel channel. So it's obviously really small baby steps. And yet I've got one video with nearly 4,000 views, and you think to yourself, if only every one of them subscribed, then I'd have a load of subscribers. So God knows how they're all seeing it, and I'm not getting anything from it. But there you go, it's strange YouTubers. So, but I mean, I do this for myself, but it's interesting if you get more subscribers. It does make things more interesting to know that there's people who think what you're doing is okay or not really. So obviously at the moment it's on the not side. God, my eye. It's deadly having a viewfinder in front of you, because you're looking in the viewfinder and one eye looks a lot darker than the other, and I start looking into the screen more. So here we go. There's the pour. So I had this before. It came into Sainsbury's one day. We had a few bottles come in, and we don't sell it at Sainsbury's. So at the time when I was there, so we just reduced it, put a minimum price sticker, something like 50p, and bought it. And me and a couple of the people there picked up a few bottles, because never heard of it. It's I've heard of Fuller's London Pride at that time, but never this one. And yeah, it was really nice. 8.5% as well, good strength. So right, yeah, dark body, reminds me of London Pride in the body as well, if you look at that. Yeah, whitehead that's dissipating quite quickly. There is carbonation there, but it's so dark I can hardly see it. So, a load of malts. You can really smell the malts from it. Now, I haven't had this 4 or 5 years probably since I had this, because it would be at my Sainsbury's days when I last had it. Got a t-shirt on underneath this t-shirt. It's got a zip on the pocket, and the zip and the zip itself, the bit where you pull, bloody hell, it's really rubbing on my chest. It's not a nice rub at all either. So yeah, looks good. Looks very similar to London Pride. Wow, that is an intense overload of malt. Fuller's Vintage Ale, that to me tastes stronger than the Vintage, and I know the Vintage was similar sort of strength. So yeah, £2.50 a bottle. And again, this has got a good review score. Not quite as good as the vintage ale, but a good 3.57 out of 5 from 708 ratings. So quite a long description as well. Wow. So, pasteurised bottle, also available in keg for export only. The very occasional cask version is only available in the UK and has a separate listing. Goldings, hops and Golden Promise malt at 8.5% ABV. Golden Pride guarantees a superb range of flavours that is sure to satisfy even the most discerning of palates. Our brewers describe Golden Ale Fuss, deep amber in appearance. Yeah, I'll do that, I'll say that. Golden Pride is full-bodied, of moderate bitterness, moderately hops and rich in malt. Damn right, really rich, but nice. Full-flavoured and reminiscent of sweet orange oil, toasted grains and bread. Rich malty aromas lead to a similar styled palate with an intense finish. You really can taste those intensities with the malt. Sweet and bitter flavours are expressed in good balance in this weighty brew. Or as the late Michael Jackson, beer writer and connoisseur, put it, the cognac of beers. I've got to say, you know, just from a small taste, oh. So the first review, it's only a 3.6 from a month ago. Amber colour, head needs more duration. Yeah, the head has disappeared quite quickly. Strong floral and peppery hops with rich malt aroma. I do taste pepperiness. There is a bit of floral, so yeah, I'll give him that. Taste sweet, malty and slight toasty. High ABV is perceivable. Try and get a decent review. Clear copper body with a beige head. Moderate aroma of sweet caramel, sweet dark dried fruits, overripe pear and cactus. How can you get a cactus aroma? Strong flavour of sweet caramel, dark caramel, dried fruits, alcohol, brown sugar and hints of fortified wine. Moderate to heavy sweet taste with a moderate bitter. Moderate bitter. Pleasantly alcoholic. You're damn right it is. And very long lasting finish. Yeah, I mean, I've not touched it for a couple of minutes now because I'm yakking and I can still taste it. You know, it's a goodie. And very long lasting finish. Full bodied, syrupy texture, soft carbonation, a very good session barley wine. And I'm looking for a really big review, but I can't get it on that first page. I'm not going too far. We'll go to the actual site as well. Just have a nosy. So yeah, and I can feel it. I mean, I've just done a 7.1% hop monster, double hop monster. I've just reviewed that, and whilst the alcohol content was good in terms of being 7.1%, the taste was dire. And so it's not always about, you know, whopping that content up, because if it doesn't taste nice, you know, it's no use having 10% alcohol if it tastes just, you know, horrible. It's got to taste good. And a bit of a low point for Green King there. Oh, the maltiness, but there's, you know, so it says here, everybody loves a good pint, but good things come in smaller measures too. Golden Pride is a premium, superior strength bottled ale. And I thought it might say something different there, but yeah. So yeah, it says retailers include Sainsbury's. So someone's the cognac of beers, equivalent in strength to Belgian Abbey beer or barley wine. Fuller's Golden Pride provides one of our richest drinking experiences. Described as the cognac of beers by one leading beer writer, it's a deep amber drop of distinction that finds flavour with even the most discerning palate. So brewers' notes, rich malty aromas lead to a similar style palate with sweet bitter flavours. Their sweet orange oil, toasted grain, spicy fruit cake, flavours on the tongue, an intense lasting finish. So here's the awards it's won. International Beer Challenge Bronze 2012, International Beer Challenge Gold 2011, World's Best 50 Beers 2008, and International Beer and Cider Challenge Silver 2001. So it's been a while, you know. Taste profile, dark tawny on the eye, biscuity floral hops on the nose. Yes, you can smell the floral. Isn't it weird how something that smells of floral tastes nothing like it? That's 2 on the row now. Taste malty biscuity, yeah, 100%. Oh, the intenseness of the malt. But it's not horrible malt, because I've had some of these no alcohol beers and all it is malt with them, and they taste horrible. You know, I mean, if you've got to have no alcohol, you've got to have no alcohol, but they're not the greatest, to be fair. Oh, so yeah, I can understand where someone says this is like a cognac of beers. I mean, I've drank Courvoisier cognac, you know, and it's nice, it's rich. I mean, to me, a brand is just as good, really. But you know, if you're a connoisseur, you know, you'd be wanting them. Then you go on to your Remy Martins, and then your price scale goes up and up and up until you get to some, you know, silly prices. You know, £50, £100 a glass. You know, I've seen it in pubs, more high-end pubs than not, you know, local ones, but. But even look at it, the colour of it, it looks like a, you know, like a cognac, doesn't it? I mean, even the colour. So this is quality beer, you know. I knew when it came in, and I got 2 or 3 bottles of this, as far as my memory reminds me, and took it home, and it was a fantastic beer at that time. And, you know, you don't forget certain beers. Sadly, the shops that sell this aren't round the corner from me. It's in part of Nottingham. It's a swine to get in and out of, primarily traffic. And obviously, after I finish work, then I'm into that sort of time period where it's a nightmare. So, you know, you generally don't, you know, unless you go on the weekend, you don't even venture that way. But yeah. So it's been a while since I've had it, but it's as good as I remember it, and it's one of them beers that's in the top 10 beers, you know, straight away. I knew that when I first bought the bottle. So this sits up there with the likes of Fuller's Vintage Ale, King Goblin, Fruity, which is actually quite a low alcohol beer, really. Or at least a summer version of Fruity, not quite the one I just drank. McEwen's Champion Ale, you know, it sits up there in good company. But this fella, you know, this is touching the you know, the top of the beer market for me. Oh. Like a strong orangeness coming through, but so wow, and I can really feel I've drank it, I tell you now. Amazing strength to it, and yeah, this is a Duvel glass, but you could put this in a brandy glass. Yeah, the head's disappeared quickly, but it isn't that sort of beer, I don't think. I think, like that bloke, whoever that writer was, Michael Jackson, not the singer, obviously. Well, you know, you can see the comparisons to a cognac, because you're drinking it like that in your glass. You know, forget it's a Duvel glass. That was a big brandy glass. Be a big brandy glass, wouldn't it? But lovely. I've got to say that Fuller's Vintage Ale, and Fuller's Golden Pride, Fuller's London Porter have redeemed Fuller's as one of the best brewers in Britain for me. Because London Pride, when I reviewed it a few months ago, I was ultimately disappointed by it, and it was one of my favourites. But this little fella, and wow, it's hit my bloody head, I know that. But this little fella, this is absolute top-notch quality beer. Damn it, I wish I'd have bought two of them. So, whew, certainly feeling that 8.5%. So out of 5. For a beer of that quality, it deserves a quality score. And my highest score so far, 4.8 out of 5. Yeah, absolute amazing beer. Fantastic. Someone's messaging me. Thanks for watching, and if you can, please subscribe. And must messaging me again, and see you soon.